good. It's recording.
All right. Please dispense first roll call.
President Seeley? Here. Vice President Seeley?
Present.
Treasurer McLeod?
Here.
Parliamentary Copeland?
Here.
Senator Nagarajan?
Here.
Senator Daniel? Senator Hernandez? Senator Hendricks?
Here.
Senator Camarillo? Senator Johnson? Senator Abernathy? Oh, she's not here, so sorry. Senator Long? Here. Senator Sonny? Senator Khan?
Here.
Senator Saw? Senator Meek?
Here.
Senator Kaufman? Here. Senator Rodriguez? Senator Lumen? Senator Brewer?
Here.
Senator Armstrong?
Here.
Senator Stabenow?
Here.
Senator Fairs?
Here.
Senator McCoy?
Here.
Senator Floyd?
Here.
Senator Inglis?
Here.
Senator Cano? Senator Mehennet?
Here.
Senator Sander?
Here.
Senator Ham?
Here.
Senator Glesman? Senator Stewart?
Here.
Senator Mendez? Senator Dare? Senator Cooper? Senator Cole? Senator Jawad? Ward, so sorry, I apologize. Senator Wynn? Senator Farouk?
Here.
All right. You don't have approval of the minutes, but it's fine.
No.
The minutes were already signed. Oh, yes, you're correct. Just kidding. You're correct. Is there anyone here for open forum? No. Okay. We don't have anyone for speaker's podium. So I know it's been a hot minute since I've seen you guys. Just been spending a lot of time getting our offices ready to transition for the summer as well. Have had a meeting with Dr. Tidwell. I should have brought those notes, but we will have the town hall on Sunday, so today is kind of a dry run for that, if you will. Everyone's going to go through a student voice report in a sense to kind of develop talking points possibly for Sunday with your constituents. Braylon?
Okay, so there should be a calendar in front of you for the rest of SGA for the semester, or near you. Ask around. I don't know if I printed enough for everyone here. Please put all of these in your phone calendar and your planner or something. These are all really important. So I'm going to start, obviously, General Assemblies right now. On Saturday, the 6th, we have Patriot Showcase, or it's Patriot Premiere this year. And this is kind of like, it's a bunch of incoming freshmen, right? Or like new students. And you get to showcase your organization and kind of like promote yourself, tell them, hey, this is what's available, you can join. We'll have applications for them to fill out if they would like to run in the elections once school starts. It's not mandatory, but I don't want to do it alone. So please come. Next would be Sunday, April 7th, the town hall, like President Seeley said. This is kind of an opportunity for people to come and like figure out what we do and what we have been doing this academic year. I believe our presidential candidates will also get to say a few words at the beginning or end.
Also, anyone
Who's running for senator can promote themselves there as well. There will be a variety of CC's food, not just pizza. So if you have any input, tell me. And then this whole 7th through the 13th is homecoming week. So any events that are going on, please go wear an SGA t-shirt. If you don't have one, come to my office and get one. So on the 10th is like the homecoming kickoff, I believe, and we're throwing midnight breakfast that night. The event is 10 to midnight, but I would like for all of you to show up at 9:30 so that we can get prepared, get ready. Tell all your friends it's our biggest event of the semester, so I would like for it to be successful. I know midnight's a little late, but it's just one night, so please show up with a good attitude. Then next will be banquet on the 18th of April. We're gonna have like a mini meeting before we actually get into banquet stuff, but there will be awards, food, Again, if you have any input, please tell me. Right now we're looking at salsaritas or Mexican of some sort. That will be 5 to 8 in the OAC, which is the green building down down Old Omen. If you don't have a ride, please text me or anyone else on the EB, and we will be willing to carpool there. Next is pizza with the Tidwell will be at midnight breakfast, so put on a good show. And then pizza with the president, obviously he'll be there. It'll be Harvey Deck. We'll have Bruno's, and that'll be 12 to 2. And then our last general assembly meeting will be on the 25th. And then the next week is finals. If you need to submit an absence form, please do so now so that we can count it and you don't get in trouble for it. Obviously, we're giving you everything now. Yeah, that's about it.
Secretary Warner.
So I've just been working on like getting the agenda all ready and discussing like exactly what's going to be put on the agenda. And I know that some of y'all might be like confused on the agenda on one of so many student voice reports, but that, like President Seeley said, that is to prepare y'all for the town hall so that you kind of know what you're saying. I also have been getting all the attendance done so that we can give people, we can let the judicial board know who's up for it and who's not up for it.
Treasurer McClellan.
Hey y'all. So over the last few weeks, I've just been maintaining the budget as usual, emailing people. I put together the proposal for the next fiscal year for our budget. I didn't increase or reduce the entire budget. I just moved some stuff around. So we'll be talking about that at the town hall. If y'all really want to look at it, I'll take any recommendations. And over the next few weeks, probably at the last meeting, I will go over the budget and let y'all know how we did this year and how close we got to our budget line. So yeah, and that's all I've been doing.
Thanks, Treasurer. Colonel Jenny Copeland.
Hello, it's a good day, bright outside, I like it. We're all doing well, it's been a while. First things first, if you got an email from Judicial Board, please respond to it. Please go to the meeting if you were absent. It's a lot easier for you to defend yourself and remain in SGA if you go to it. More likely to release you if you don't show up to it. Please show up for that. Now, second, also on Town Hall, you can promote yourself as long as you went to a candidacy meeting that was taking place last week with advisor needs. If you haven't done that yet, I believe it is too late for that, correct? Yes, so you cannot promote yourself on the town hall or at midnight breakfast or on social media of any kind. Moving on, the 10th and 11th is when we're going to have the elections. They're going to open up to midnight on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, I guess. And then they'll close at 5 o'clock on Thursday. We're not going to have a polling booth at midnight breakfast just to make it easy so that everyone who went to a candidacy meeting can campaign there. You talk to your constituents and you ask them like what they like, all that good stuff. And then Friday, I believe at 5 or noon, I'll let y'all know, is whenever the final, like you want to appeal a judicial decision, that's the last time you can do that, complain about the election process, and then you should be able to release some of the results, either that following Monday or that Friday, depending how things go. So those are important dates. Please let us tell people to fill out the forms, get all that good stuff done. We will have a polling booth on the 10th and 11th, which will be ran by some of the faculty members in Josh's department, the student engagement department. And that will be in the main hallway near the one-stop shop. And so the polling area will be closed during that hallway, so you cannot campaign in that hallway. So you can campaign in the Met, the UC Center, all that stuff. So please don't wear any clothing, buttons, hats, whatever you make, stickers. Don't put anything up there. We will be removing it during those times. That's all I have.
Awesome. We'll start with College of Engineering.
Yeah, in February, they sent out an email that if they were willing to give out 9 summer classes, and that we would have to need a certain amount of people to achieve those summer classes. As of the 15th of March, Bailey Bowden sent out another, it was the success coordinator of engineering. The College of Engineering sent out another email saying that we are going to cut down the number of engineering classes offered in the summer because we didn't need the amount of students expected. So the people who were in those classes, the classes that have been cut down, they went to Jennifer Scott, the advisor, to see if the number could be reduced from 15 to 10 in order for them to take summer classes. And I spoke to her last week, and she was still in the process of making it work. So,
Sounds like you're on top of it. Awesome. So, sorry, it's kind of small. Freshmen, y'all are next. Yeah,
So
thank you.
actually, I just got out of a committee meeting an hour ago. I've talked about it before. The Quality Enhancement Plan Committee. It's something that the school's running. A lot of the there's an associate dean and faculty that are talking about it. Basically, the Quality Enhancement Plan is like what the school wants to put down for like the next 5 years, strictly about academics. It doesn't really have to do with facilities or anything like that. It's just what the school wants to see and what the data is showing, what the students need. And right now, what they really want to focus on this one is real world situations. And that's what they say students are really, it's going to propel students into being better in their academics. So they kind of want to figure out what students actually want whenever it comes to that. So this is kind of like, it's hard to ask everyone about it, but definitely ask people whenever you can. It's just kind of like what things you would like to see basically in your major that would say, once you leave here, not only did you learn something out of a book, but you learned something that can help you with a real world situation. And they really want to hear about that because the reason I'm in there is because they're not students, so they don't really know what the students want. But they even said, it doesn't seem foreseeable right now, but if a QEP committee was made for student government, it probably wouldn't work this semester, but they said it would be something to branch off of. And something they want to talk about doing is having advisory boards from other colleges, like made of students who can collaborate and say this is what they want students to see. So it's kind of just something to talk to people about. I would strongly encourage it because for us that are freshmen and that are staying here as freshmen, it's really going to affect us within the next 4 years. Even if it doesn't affect us, it affects the school we're going to. So, I think that's all.
And to add on to that, something I've heard from the freshmen is they're very excited when I've mentioned like we're trying to get recycling all across campus, not just in the UC and everything. Something that not just freshmen, but a lot of people have been unhappy about was there was a possible sexual assault at Liberty Landing, and I personally live at Liberty Landing. I didn't receive an email or any notification about, not even the fact, like I didn't need to know details. I just needed to know that there was a situation and that it was being handled, but I did not even receive that. And a lot of people are really upset about that whole situation, especially after reading the whole part.
That was something I believe Braylon, your committee, or a couple people on your committee, had emailed Chief Metters about. And their current policy is that something like that does go in a report that students have access to at the end of the year. But we kind of agreed that's not soon enough. And they're aware of that. And if we can get more students to bring that up, it's something that could possibly change faster the way they handle that kind of thing. Yeah.
So the best way for you to advise these students is for them to email Chief Metters or UTPD. I believe they have a separate email. It's just utpd@uttyler.edu.
Something like that.
So then they can actually see that students care about it. Because us saying students care, doesn't have the same weight as a lot of students emailing.
Anything else from freshmen?
No, nothing.
Sounds like y'all have a lot of good stuff going on. Graduate centers, Halima.
Yeah. I don't have anything to
Oh,
report.
hold on. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
So sorry, we apologize.
Okay, so try and talk now.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Perfect.
thank you.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have anything to report.
Oh.
All right, sorry.
Beautiful.
Sorry, Cornelis Hall, I believe. Both of y'all are here.
Yeah. So at the last meeting, when I did which report, I brought up the whole plans being constituted following the UC cactus deal. And so I talked to the RAs and I said, following that event, they grew more lenient towards plants. I don't know exactly what the rule is, but that they would allow some. Yeah, that's all I got.
I know that Shanice did check our plans to make sure it wasn't like super dry at our last room check, to make sure that it wasn't a fire hazard. So.
I mean, it's just succulent. You just need a lot of water, but okay. Simon, do you have, Senator Meek, do you have anything?
Yes, so last semester I brought up the parking situation, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything will be able to be done about that based on the increase of students. That's all.
It's the sentiment everywhere. It sucks, but it's, arts and sciences.
Yeah, so,
Right there. Sorry.
so I've kind of told them in about what we're doing in second committee, and they're all on board with that, and sustainable ideas that we kind of put forward in that. They just want to be able to support that, it's really solid kind of after that.
Really cool. Thank you. Patriot Village. Y'all are over there.
Awesome. So I never got my follow-up voice report. That was, I guess, a handful of weeks ago with that. So Ms. Reese and I released our Teacher Village Satisfaction Survey on February 25th, 2019. We left the survey open for the full week to allow adequate time for students to respond, considering most students are busy. And that was during the time most people were taking midterm. We closed the survey on March 7th. We got a total of 35 responses, which isn't great, but it does give us what we want, basically. However, I only have 9 of the responses for some reason. And I've been trying to contact Ms. Priest to get the other responses. So I'm working on that. And it has been confirmed that the library sidewalk and gate doesn't open to students who have gotten a new student ID this semester. Most, if not all of these students have probably gotten a temporary residence ID already, or they have gotten their new student ID through COVID. So.
Awesome. Thank you.
Is that the gate or the door? The gate.
All right. Education and psychology.
Okay, so there hasn't been too much going on. I have been working with one of the grad students that's in one of the psychology master's programs, and part of the master's program in psychology is you have to do an advocacy project. And so she was working on getting basically adopt a dog for students from the local shelter, so students can go in, borrow a dog essentially, and then return it in a few hours as a way of like therapy, because the TheraPets only comes twice a year, and they were like, it's a really beneficial thing to students. They were supposed to meet with the shelter yesterday and then today, and then shelter rescheduled it again for next Thursday. So we're waiting on confirmation and details from the shelter before moving forward and informing students about that option. Other than that, yeah.
I was curious, like about the whiteboard stuff.
Oh, I was about to say something about that. I heard from Advisor Neves earlier that those conversations have been happening at levels way higher than us, and it's something that, knock on wood, if this is wood, whatever, will be completed in the next couple of months. They just need some more data, and I'll tell you what to give Josh, and you'll be able to give him everything he needs for them to keep moving forward. So that's really awesome. Houston campus, is Lynn online? Lynn?
She hasn't.
What we tried. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Senator Nguyen, are you there? Lynn?
I'm gonna message her.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Lynn.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead with your voice report.
So right now we are at Houston. We get the senator project, and then we have it in the student lab. Everything look good. So far we love the senator project. The only thing that I can see is we would love to have more connection from HEA from Houston Center. And then I think that you guys said something about like April having like people come down here promote for HEA, as well as the logo that we're supposed to put on the bridge to remove HEA. I don't see that yet. I know that the new generation officer of IEEE, we are we are trying to connect and talk to HEA a lot. That's great. That is something that I want to do not only with IEEE but also with SWE, HECMO, and other organizations that we have over here. But I don't see that going so well yet. So I would love to see more. Yeah, that's all I have for today.
Thank you, Lynn. We can email a little bit more in detail about some of those things from the minutes.
Sure. Thanks.
Ask for yourself.
Can you hear me? Lynn?
Yes.
What was the general response to the Senator project?
Before, the only thing that we noticed, get responsible for from HEA that we should do is like clean up the bridge and keep maintaining the SOFAR to make it look like neat and clean and ready for students to use. So far, we did well with this. We have some student, but she worked for the school, like kind of proctored exam and all that. So she's also helping us, making sure to keep an eye on that. So that's what we have so far, which means we use the SOFA and the bridge really effectively.
Lynn, I think he was asking, do students like it?
Oh, yes, definitely. We love it. Right now, the student lab kind of small, but the school talking about having a bigger room for art next semester as a student lab. So we are planning to move whatever like equipment, the bridge and the sofa to the new area. So that is already the plan. And then that means we love it. And of course, if we have more, it would be perfect.
Awesome. Thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yep, next is Liberty Landing. Shelby's not here, so we'll move on. Victory Village. Dang it, Doug. Also not here, sorry.
If anyone has anything for Liberty Landing
Or
or
Victory
Victory
Village.
Village,
Yeah.
feel free to speak up.
Yeah, I got students Victory Village that they're having to be moved rooms because of mold.
What?
Yeah, and that, so, I just had that brought to my attention today. And so I haven't had an opportunity to look into that, but yeah, people are being moved rooms due to mold.
All right, well, that's not good.
Not at all.
Josh, do they have an RC over at Victory Village? They do? Nick? Got it.
Oh,
Yep. That's gonna be an email, believe me.
If there's mold in the room,
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You sound like you're doing experience.
Josh, you got a story?
Ah. Y'all on Wi-Fi still? That's good. University Pines.
Okay, so there's been a lot of stuff going on at University Pines. Most notably, they're doing a lot of construction on the pool area, and they are replacing the retention walls and kind of just giving it a whole new look, essentially. And then
They are also finally fixing the back gate, which has been having problems essentially the whole year. So that's really great. They are about to start conducting new RA interviews, and something that might potentially be going on in the future that they've just kind of been talking about is potentially having a dog park, but that's totally not for sure. It's just kind of being talked about. But that's something that people would like to see in the next few semesters. And then there's been a lot of events going on at University Times too. Like there was a March Madness finale program. That was a housing-wide situation, but we had that at University Times. And then there's some events planned for this month. There's going to be a slime program kind of dealio, and then a book exchange. And then there was also a Pride program last week, and it was really popular. A lot of people showed up, and there was Andy's ice cream and rainbow dust, and it generated a lot of excitement. It was actually the first ever diversity program in any housing unit place at UT Tyler, so that's really exciting also.
Is the pool like closed?
Yes.
And when did they start working on it?
Last week, a week and a half ago.
Did you talk to like the RC or about this, or is this just something?
Well, I talked to Cameron actually. She's my RA. About that, and then I also like right outside my apartment. So.
I was just curious like why they're working on it now when the pool is finally like useful, and why they didn't do it over like break or something like that.
So basically the plan was, we were originally hoping to have it finished before it started getting warm so residents could use it, but the contractor took forever to like confirm plans. But it will also be open for summer, like it should be finished before the semester starts up. So we were like, that's good that it'll be open for residents.
And then was the Pride event, was that hosted by like an RA, or is that like a Unistar University Times like sponsored like event like an RC?
Okay. Nursing and home sciences.
So we got our acceptance letters to nursing school. They sent them in 2 different batches, but it wasn't alphabetical. So like a lot of students were freaking out because they sent it by grades versus like their last names. But I talked to my advisor about it, and he told me it was based on our pathology grade that like a prereq that we need for nursing school. But that's all I have.
All right. So this is all really good stuff, things that you can articulate to people on Sunday when they come and they have questions, like why is the pool closed? Oh, well, this is why. You know, what was up with my acceptance letter? Being able to articulate those things, or just bring it up in general. If they aren't asking a lot of questions, you have things to start conversations.
And keep asking, don't just like stop.
Yeah. And so we're gonna go ahead, I guess, and go with the follow-ups because I just realized y'all didn't get, sorry. I suck today, man. Student body at large. There's a number of you.
I'll go first. I know a lot of it was discussed already here, like parking, obviously, like that's already been discussed several times here. And President Seeley has touched on this before, but I just want to like reiterate this here because a lot of people think that SJ is a joke right now. Like, it's ridiculous, honestly. If we can't show a united front on social media specifically, then how are we going to get people to join this organization? We can't even like collaborate with each other. So that's something I really wanted to say. I've also talked about a lot of people about the recycling thing, and a lot of people are excited about that. So many people. And I even talked to one student about like possibly, and I talked to President Cindy about this, talking to the food pantry and seeing if we could somehow maybe get like a garden or some sort. I know we talked about that. We're not really sure if that's even possible, but we're just talking about it at this point. yeah, that's kind of all I have.
Senator Stewart?
So Kenneth made, and I'm kind of partially responsible for this. I was on brought it up last semester, making some headway on updating the dress code here in the gym. Got a lot of females that aren't satisfied with the dress code here. They want to be able to wear the gym attire that they're most comfortable in. And on top of that, esports. We've been talking around to a bunch of people about bringing that here, and got a lot of positive feedback on that. And I'd like to voice that in case anyone would like to talk to me about making some things happen in that arena.
If you don't mind, what's wrong with the current dress code? Maybe I'm not super familiar with
The
it.
feedback I get is exclusively ladies saying that they're not allowed to wear like their sports bras or the shorts that they want to wear into the gym.
Some girls.
Senator Fairs and then Ford.
So if you even have like a sliver of your stomach showing, feel like that's not adjusted. Or if you come to the gym and you're not wearing like a specifically designated tank top that's for working out, then that's out of dress code. Or like if you have like an open back tank top but you're wearing a sports bra underneath it, that's out of dress code. It's just like ridiculous stuff, and then you get there and like, sorry, you're out of dress code.
Yeah.
Another thing that's super ridiculous to me is like, I was taking dance classes last semester and I'm taking yoga classes this semester. We can't wear spandex shorts in there. And it's like, if I'm literally just walking through the gym to go to my yoga or dance class where spandex is seen as like what you generally wear. Like, if you go to a professional dance studio, everyone in there is wearing spandex. Why can't I wear spandex if I'm going to a dance class here at the gym? It's really kind of just, and they put on the like new like pictures and everything, the guys get like the cut off tank tops, but every other picture on there is of a girl. Every other one. So I'm just a little funny.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
So, who could I follow up with about that?
What do you think, Rick?
Rick McGill.
Rick McGill.
You spell that last name?
It's McGill. I don't know his email offhand, but we can try and get that for you from the directory before we leave tonight. Yeah, because that's an interesting question. And then I know Advisor Neves, you've talked a little bit in the past, or just like chatted around the office about your interest in esports. If students are interested, would you be a good contact point, or is there someone else?
I'd be happy to be an advisor.
All right then.
I know Rec Sports is looking into trying to start one up, and I'm just trying to contact to see if there's any type of.
Sorry, what was that one?
Rick McGill will be good contact for both. He's coordinating
Ah.
Rec Sports.
Good. 2 birds, 1 stone.
And you can also start an organization around that.
All right.
With TP. I have no idea if we already have it. Yeah.
Around the dress code?
No.
For like esports.
Esports.
Esports being a big group. That dress code thing is wild. No, it's cute.
Can you add on your email that we asked the HBC staff the other day why the pool hasn't been cleaned in like a year? It's because the vacuum's broken. So maybe like, hey, is there anything we can do to help you replace the vacuum, or is that a thing that's gonna happen?
Okay.
Because it's pretty bad. Like, you can just look up and it's pretty bad. Thanks.
I'm still kind of blown away by this dress code. College of Pharmacy, Senator Kaufman.
Okay, I have a few unusual minor events at the College Pharmacy. The college is open to public from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. After 7 p.m., the door is automatically locked, no one can get in. And lately, the door has been broken and students been entering the building after hours. They were escorted by police officers out of the building. They refused to leave. They occupied the study rooms and refused to leave when college, the pharmacy students have the party. Anyway, and then others would go straight to the kitchen and use the kitchen and dine in there and then leave. They just came to the building, eat, and leave. So the presidents of our different classes wants me to ask, why are they coming to the college pharmacy to dine in our kitchen and not to UC Sanders or anywhere else? So all 3 classes now are tasked to clean up the building every Friday. We are tasked to clean the kitchen. We are tasked to clean the fridge, the sink, everything because of utilities by others. So I just want to pass it on, tell your folks, if you do utilize the pharmacy building, please clean them up. Don't leave a mess behind. And remember, after 7 o'clock, we're going to run you out, but not because we don't want you in, it's just the rules. And don't fight back, because we have police officers came 2 times. I'm serious, they came 2 times. Just now.
What is how are you, the classes students are being tasked to perform janitorial services?
We have those services we fill up, we look under the kitchen and the sink and all that.
Right.
Yeah. They want us to make sure that it's clean.
So when the students are being told like don't do this or else what?
There's no else. Just okay. P1, which is freshman, we need to clean the patio. All the chairs are going to be set up correctly. P2 have to clean the kitchen. P3 make sure that everything around the building is in the order fashion. We pay $20 a week for this.
Yeah.
With chores.
Do instructors have the authority to require that of students?
They can ask them, but they can repercussions.
I have genuinely no idea. I've never heard of anything like this.
Yeah, just bring it up, not the actual.
Wow.
No. Have you talked to Dean Bruner about it? Or do you know if anyone's addressed this with him?
I have not addressed with him, but as far as the tasking, it can come upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think the biggest thing is that if there is repercussions for like y'all not doing it, then that's when you should definitely like come forward.
You shouldn't have to do it.
Well, I know you shouldn't have to do it. But like they like refuse to not do it, and then they like well, we grade or something. Then that's when he's getting trouble.
I mean, so far they've been cleaning the place without saying anything, but just the officers concerned about.
Is there a way to maybe restrict access to the kitchen by non-pharmacy students? I don't know if that's the issue. I mean, because I could understand cleaning up after yourselves, obviously, but after students that don't attend the pharmacy school, I don't know.
Yeah,
all good questions.
The odd part was that students from outside of the college marched right into the building, straight to the 3rd floor, straight to the kitchen, eat, and then leave.
Yeah.
Why?
Probably because you don't have a kitchen in Mill Hall.
I was going to say, I can empathize with how that happened in the first place, because this is an issue that's been brought up before, that there's no facilities for students living on campus. So
Doesn't Omaha have a kitchen?
No.
RAs only, just kidding.
literally
What a
the only
struggle.
building
Oh,
that-
okay.
And we're not allowed to have the
Yeah.
heat. And a microwave is nothing else.
That's it. I'm calling Jennifer Waters.
As far as Oklahoma having a kitchen and only being for RAs, it's kind of the same thing for University of Pines, but you're allowed to ask to use it. It's not like completely restricted. I also know that University of Pines students have their own kitchen, so it's not much of a demand, but it's something I would ask.
That's something we can try and get in contact with housing about, is like, or maybe talk to Dean Bruner or someone who's in charge there, like what students are doing this, and maybe figure out why, how to help those students, or how to help you guys, because that seems like a really wonky situation. So we'll try and send some emails out, and we'll copy you on them and see if we can figure out a way to get everyone what they need.
Yeah. they are not really complaining about the tasking and cleanup pretty much. They're kind of complain about the visitors.
Yeah.
And constantly visiting the place. We have banquets, we have parties with liquors and everything in our building after hours. And I would walk to the kitchen, I can smell alcohol. I'm like, hello?
That is not okay.
What? What is open? I mean,
Yeah.
this is beyond me. This is beyond me. But anyhow, it is open to public, okay? We have classes from outside the college.
Yeah.
Teaching in our building. It's open to for everybody.
Yeah. That is, Andy, that is definitely an Andy Krause question. There's gonna be layers of questions to that, and we'll do our best to try and figure out how to handle it and help you with that. Is there anything else in there? Okay. Business. Excellent. Committees? Start with Braylon.
Oh, okay. So in our committee, we have been doing a few things. We've been following through with like chalkboard stuff and all that good stuff. But already heard about that. We're also working on getting motorcycle parking because it's really frustrating that motorcycles are taking up car parking. But in order to do that, they have to put down concrete instead of asphalt because asphalt melts or something. I don't know everything about that, but they have to put down concrete in order to have motorcycle parking, so they're working on that. Then this past week, we went to the trophy store to get trophies for the NSLS banquet. There'll be 4 awards from SBA in that.
Yeah.
And I think that's just it. We've been making getting flyers out and everything for the upcoming events and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Also, for that Leadership and Service Awards dinner, if you received an award, you'll be getting an email invite from Chase to go to that. So not everyone goes to that. People who get various awards from various departments get invitations.
So look for an email from Chase Ragland, and you'll have to RSVP for it.
Yes. Communications? Yep, communications.
So I don't know if y'all checked the UT Tyler SGA website, but that is all up to date. So my committee already worked really hard on that. Also, this is kind of with my report. If you want to join the communications committee, that would be greatly appreciated. I have all of one other member on my committee, and it'd be greatly appreciated. We meet Mondays at 2:30 if you're interested. You can be on multiple committees too. So you can be on 2 or 3 committees. You can be on all of them. So you don't have to quit your other committee, but you can also still join my committee when Monday at 2:30. Thanks.
Thank you. SJC.
All right. So I'm just gonna go over the approvals that we've had. So first, Math Club was approved for $83. Then they came back and they were approved for $45. Saikai and NAMI were approved for $1,000, $1,087.86. SWE at the Houston Engineering Center was approved for $367.83. The biologist of Tyler, Texas, I guess is what they call it. They had a co-sponsored event dealing with biology. I think it's coming up on Saturday. Yes. They were a great event. We approved them for $886.60. IEEE at HEC, we met with them today, and they were approved for $340. NSA and the Indian Student Association, they were approved for $1,241.30 for their co-sponsored event, their Holi event. Holi event.
Holy, one of those two.
It's coming out. It's going to be really cool. They're going to have powders, cover people with color powder. It's very fun. So please go. Yes, everyone's welcome. It's going to be near the Heartbeat, not Heartbeat. It's going to be outside the Met. That's what they told me. And then the Student Veterans Organization was approved for $500 a few weeks ago. And we have one request lined up for next week.
So I know that that there was like a suicide walk that was going on, and like SGA was on the shirts and everything, but it wasn't like communicated at all. Like, do you know what happened with that? Because the majority of students had no clue. It wasn't broadcasted through us or anything like that, and it just seemed like it was not done well.
Yeah, we approved them for a lot of money, and we asked them about their marketing, and they assured us that they were going to market it well. And so I don't know what happened on their side. There was some issue with the shirts too, that it made it look like we were in charge of the event because the logo was so big. So I'm going to talk to people with the organization, but it wasn't on our side. We would have allowed them to advertise through us, but they said that they wouldn't be able to do it on their own.
And isn't it a requirement that if we buy shirts that our logo is on there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't know it was going to be as big as it was on the shirt. So
It was like
yeah, I said small logo. Whatever.
Yeah, the way they did it was not typical. So, rules/student affairs.
All right, so rules committee this past, well, I was out last week, first off, so we didn't have a meeting. And so this past week, rules committee focused primarily on the election that's coming up. And then what I'm about to show you is something, or what I guess you're already looking at, is something that was done a few weeks ago, a month or two ago. And this is the food, or the restaurant hours survey. Have I shown you this already? No. Okay. I showed y'all something like a while ago. Anyways, there's 830 responses on it, which is phenomenal. That was sent out on 2 days, and so if you look at the trend, it was literally like a giant spike and then a gap of like nothing, and then a giant spike when you send it out again. So sending it out twice works really well. I don't know if that's something that we can incorporate into the it's called the elections, but we'll be looking into that. And so it takes less than a minute to go, and I'll just go through the questions real quick. First off,
Yeah.
So first off, 809 students that took it were from Tyler, and most of the other ones were like 7 from online. So how many times a week do you eat on campus, not including the Met? The primary one was 1 to 2 times a week, and then 3 to 4 times a week. And then like 23 people eat 7 to 9 times a week. Anyways, would you be interested if the on-campus Chick-fil-A was open longer at night during the week, Monday through Friday? Majority of people said yes, and then 100 people said no. Would you be interested if all on-campus restaurants were open later on the weekdays? So this is everything like that's in that one section from Einstein down to the Holy Habanero. 711 people said yes, 106 said no. What time would you wish Chick-fil-A closed on during the weekdays? The majority of people chose 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. And then, 7 and 6:30. Then a recommended time, a lot of them said 10 or 12. But
12 a.m.
Lucy hasn't even opened that.
I know. Yeah. What time would you wish the other on-campus restaurants closed? And then 8 to 9 p.m. Someone said 6:30. Would you be interested in Chick-fil-A having a breakfast menu? Yes and no. Seems like the same people are saying no to all of them. Are there any restaurants you wish would be on campus? So I went through them. There's quite a lot. There's like 64 pages of this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I went through them. A lot of them said Panda Express, Nara, or like a sandwich or burger shop, and then like a smoothie area. And then I'll be sending this to Senator Fair so she can email it. And then I don't know if can we release it? We can release this, right, Josh? Advice needs.
You can go on the website.
And then everyone else can look through all of these, every single one of these. Yeah, someone said yeah.
So
Something
smoothie
healthy.
a Chinese food establishment.
Yeah, smoothie king.
I love that
Smoothie
phrasing.
king.
That was me. I'm
Put
here for
some
king.
salad bar, Naras.
Anything, literally anything.
No, I'm here for it.
Yeah, and then there's 7 pages of like 100 responses on it.
Also, I said sushi guys. Yeah, I'm here for that.
You could just
All
walk
right,
there.
and then I don't know why this question's right here. It says, would you like the restaurants on campus to be open on the weekend? And 700 people said yes, and then the rest said no. There we go. Any comments or thoughts on this? Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah.
So I get this shows like a lot of answers, but like where can you move forward with any of this, or with this something that like Amanda was gonna use, but see, maybe we told you we could do.
So basically, we just had a meeting about it essentially, and she said that if there was enough interest in these sort of topics, then she would be more than willing to do a trial semester of keeping the restaurants open later, and then there would be an evaluation at a later point where they would look and see like, well, is it really worth it to have these places open later, or not? So that would be the trial school. And then in terms of breakfast at Chick-fil-A, talked to me and told me that about that is because they have to buy a specific stove or oven or something, which is really expensive. So that's why they haven't done anything with that. But I'll still give her the information. I don't know. I'll talk to her again.
I think 800 responses on a survey is a pretty good
Yeah.
turnout. That's quite a bit of interest. That's just me. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, is there anything else? No.
Love it. I know Doug isn't here from Infrastructure Committee, but is there anyone else from Infrastructure Committee who wants to talk? Awesome. Recycling Committee?
Okay, I don't think I've been here since I actually had a meeting with Tim Blair, but I did have a meeting with Tim Blair, the CFO of the school, and she's the one I decided to talk about because if we're gonna have an establishment for green fund on campus, she'd be the one to talk to. And she said that kind of the way we need to proceed about it is kind of make it like a 5-year plan of not taking 5 years to write the green fund, but really. And she also didn't mean to say that we can't get recycling for 5 years, but in order to have an established green fund that looks really good on paper, both for the school and also for us moving forward, by 5 years, if we start with $3, $4, $5 tuition increase just devoted to green fees, then in 5 years we'll have $250,000 devoted just by the students just to go towards green funds. But she also said that when we really start talking about writing it, which won't even start until next semester, one of the things that she wants to include, just so it looks better whenever we take it to the people who would actually decide on if we get the things or not, is it's got to be more than just we want blue bins on campus. It's kind of like there's things that she said, some ideas like, it seems kind of silly when you think about it, but make it more of recycling or less of recycling and more about sustainability. So like closing blinds on certain sides of the building after a certain time. That way the energy that the sun exerts on the building is not making as much air conditioning. Things like that. And we've had some ideas, and that's what we've been pretty much been discussing. Because as of now, there's not a lot we can do because it takes so much paperwork, and Tyler just can't sustain a lot of recycling right now because of how it's looking. I'm still talking to Jerry Sub, I'm still talking to her, but probably starting next semester and probably throughout the summer, I'll just try to stay in contact and start writing the green fee. And I don't think it would even be enacted till, it wouldn't take place next semester, but it could take place maybe spring, depending on how, I don't know finances, I don't think finances to work that way, but just kind of got the point that I've gotten to on recycling. Really, like, I don't know if they'll get mad at me for telling you this, but my dorm is 2109A. Literally just take your water bottles by there and I will take them to the recycling plant. Because I've had, you can, dude, we live like right across the road. But like I work, yeah, you're on. But I would just say the recycling plant is kind of out of the way from the school, but it's not that hard. All you have to do is drive by it. You can tell people all you have to do is have a bag full of plastic bottles, glass, whatever it is, and you just pour it in there yourself. It takes like 30 seconds, and you just did a cool deed. Or you can just give it to me, and we're actually talking to OHAL about it. Like I've just gotten to the point where we're just going to put cardboard boxes out on like the first and second floor, and I'll just do it that way because I don't see any way we're gonna change it within the year, so we might as well do it ourselves and say, look what we can do. We got like 200 a week.
I saw Stamina first,
Okay,
and then Floyd, I see.
there is actually another girl in Ohio that wants to, she goes home every couple of weekends, so either Josh or come find me, there's a couple of people that take recycling out on the weekends.
Oh, serious.
Dope.
Floyd?
Is there a way for people who don't live in Ohio to access Ohio? Like, can I get in that building even though I don't live there, so I can still dump my stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah, we're not really supposed to allow people in, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out a way, and I'm gonna reach out to more of the RAs and more like probably the RCs, because if we can get it to work for OHAL, looking into, I can't even talk to Shanice till next week, but I just thought of this at work the other day. So if we can get it working there, there's got to be some sort of way we can get it to work at other places and not make it as much of a school thing and just say, hey, we'll do it, and we're making the change, and it doesn't have to be completely associated as long as we're making the change that needs to be made.
So John Souls, obviously Souls College of Business, supports UT Tyler, and he's actually opening a recycling plant here in Tyler next to the factory. I don't know if you've been to the John Souls. Okay, it's like 20 minutes maybe from the 15 maybe from the university, but he's opening up a recycling plant behind it. So maybe, I know you can get in contact with my city councilman, Don Warren, who's really good friends with him, and maybe see if there's anything that we could do, they could do to support our
I'll
recycling
definitely
initiative. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Super cool recycling committee. Anything else from you guys? Is there any old business? All right, hearing none, is there any new business? New business, any? I'll kill you. All right, we don't have any new senators tonight. Advisor comments? That was my question, but
I don't know.
I don't know why you're making that face. Love it. I don't know. 700.
How many open centers is there?
As of today, 3 opened up because we sent out judicial board. We sent out people that were up to judicial board, and Maddie Jo emailed them telling them, hey, we'd like to schedule a meeting, and they emailed back. They're like, no, I don't want to go to my meeting. I'd rather give up my seat. So that was something we're talking about as we were counting for quorum today. Is like, oh well, did this person meet with judicial board? No, they told them they resigned. So that happened right before the meeting. We kind of became aware of those 3 seats. Yeah, because I also know Cox and Chambers just in the last week or so. So yeah, I think we have 5, but with judicial board meeting with the rest of the people that were up, we'll be looking to fill those for the last month or so of school.
All right, so I'll just give my 2 cents. I think it's easy to say that I'm disappointed that it took 6 weeks for us to get a meeting together, and we barely made that. And so I'm glad we did have a meeting, so that way those who are not here, hopefully the judicial board will be able to do it. Because moving forward, I really want students, senators that are trying to make the student body better. Regardless of what happens, doesn't matter. We're an organization that is striving to make we can't take the time to be here. Why do? I'm thankful for all of you that took time to be here. I was expecting a little bit more because I've been 6 weeks, so I did appreciate all the reports. Most part, almost every group talked about it. That's good because while we haven't had 6 weeks, there's been a lot of stuff on campus that should have been talked about. So I'm glad to hear that SJC is moving forward. Top board research is going on because there's progress that is taking place. Time for us to figure out how we tackle it. Someone mentioned the community garden. We do have one on
the modular homes over there about facilities. The Environmental Plant Club is responsible for maintaining.
Across the yard,
trees, garden.
Yeah.
I haven't had an update on that, so I will make sure to figure out what we are with that. Also, I want to remind everybody, I know winding down towards the end of the semester, some of you are not running to be senator. Things are becoming relaxed in the meetings. Just as a reminder, everything is recorded, so you need to be mindful of language, how to compose things, because there was little things that were could have been a little bit more professional.
All right. Are there any announcements?
The food pantry turned 1 the other day. That was a SGA initiative 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So it's really nice to see that they've branched off and expanded. You can thank Chase Ragland, Lori Dillman, members of NSLS, and your SGA from 3 years ago. Some people are still here, so it's really awesome. Put all the stuff in your calendar. Please come to it.
Senator Pierce.
So this isn't being advertised yet, but the week before finals on April 25th, which is the next time we're gonna have our general assembly, there's going to be yoga on the lawn, the Oahu lawn, and it's gonna be taught by myself and another yoga instructor from HBC. And it's gonna be 10 or 12 in the afternoon, and there's gonna be snacks and drinks or like waters and stuff. So keep that on your mind and look out for advertising about that.
Are there any other announcements? Yes.
Homecoming's coming up. It's next week, so that'd be great if SGA could get like a big appearance there. It's a great way to talk to your constituents, get people excited about SGA again. And plus, there's gonna be a bunch of free food and free stuff, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, homecoming is really awesome here on campus, so definitely be out and about for that.
That's all that matters.
And like Braylon said,
And midnight breakfast.
if you don't have SGA t-shirts like the pancake shirt, our regular logo shirt, if you don't have any of those, come by UC 3400 and we'll get that for you so you can wear it all next week and rep SGA and free t-shirts. What's up?
Oh, on the Sunday 14th, Delta City's having a car show.
That's fun.
Yeah, and if you, the admission's like, what, like $3, $2, $5. But if you do want to get in, you can donate blood and get a free ticket. We're gonna have like Pokios, what's it called? Like all daddies, curbside tacos. There's gonna be like about 70 cars there. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have like lawn games and stuff like that. So if you want to come out real quick from like 11 to 2, yeah. That's that.
All right.
Hey, afterwards. All right.
Ooh.
And all the money goes to the Red Cross, by the way. It's all donated to American Red Cross.
All right. Anything else? All right. Secretary Williams, second roll call.
President Seeley here. Vice President Seeley here. Treasurer McLeod here. Parliamentary Copeland
here.
Senator Nagarajan here. Senator Daniel. Senator Hernandez. So sorry. Here. Senator Hendricks. Here. Senator Camarillo. Senator Johnson. Senator Long. Here. Senator Sunny. Senator Khan.
Here.
Senator Saw. Senator Meek. Senator Kaufman. These things are so small. Senator Rodriguez. Senator Lumen. Senator Brewer. Here. Senator Armstrong.
Here.
Senator Stabenow. Here. Senator Fairs. Here. Senator McCoyne.
Here.
Senator Floyd. Here. Senator Inglis. Here. Senator Cano. Senator Menhanet.
Here.
Senator Sander.
Here.
Senator Ham. Here. Senator Glesman. Senator Stewart.
Here.
Senator Mendez,
Here.
Senator Dare, Senator Cooper, Senator Cole, Senator Jawad. I'm so sorry, that name. Senator Nguyen, Senator Farouk.
Here.
Perfect. All right, okay. Senator Hendricks. All those in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Well done, everyone.